Hey everybody, today we're going to work on a painting. So this is a drawing that I started in chemotherapy, and I came home and drew it onto the canvas. So, all right, now I'm going to step back a little bit and show you what a great job my stylists have done for me today. Thank you, Jacob and Jeremiah, for helping me pick out my outfit. Glasses. I told you, that's one of the most important tools. Couple of notes here. This pair of earrings was given to a friend of mine by an ex-acquaintance. And when she told him things were over, he said, "But I gave you earrings." So she called me and said, "You want some earrings?" So these are the "but I gave you earrings." This necklace, I love this necklace. My husband gave me this. Excuse me. He had to go out to California for stuff. And when he came back, this was in a box that he presented to me. And I love it. And I don't really get to dress up enough to wear it ever. So, I guess we'll get started painting. This is a 8x8 canvas. It's called gallery wrap or something. So you don't have to frame it, or you can frame it like you could frame it with a shadow box around it. That'd be cool. Doesn't matter. There's not a painting done yet. So we're going to start with that. We'll start with that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to start. Well, I'm going to use some black paint just to do a little bit of outlining here. This is not expensive black paint. This is very inexpensive, but it's good for underpainting. Ooh. And I get, buy local as much as possible. I got this canvas and this paint in town at Falcon Art in Montevallo, Alabama. Alrighty, let's see. Let's get. Probably got all these paintbrushes there too. I gotta be really careful. I don't want to get stuff on this dress. I should put on an apron. That's what I do. That's a good little apron. There we go. And now I'm all red, white, and blue. Yay me. I'm wasting a lot of time. Hey, good. What I'm gonna do here is just, like I said, do some outlining. Put my eyeballs on. Have you ever used a, this is like a disposable palette, I think it's called, I don't know. And it's like wax paper. Yeah, so you can add to the landfill if you feel like. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna block in where the black stuff is. This is a revisit to a painting I did, oh my goodness, 1996. I'm pretty sure that's when I did it. And it looked a little bit different than this, but this is the part that is like that painting. This was for one of my first, I guess it was my very first gallery show at Light of Rose Gallery in Homewood, Alabama, with David Smith and Tom Dameron and Elaine Dameron running the place. Ooh. We'll say this. I get tired with chemo. I'm real tired, and And sometimes my hands just don't do exactly what I want them to do. Stupid little hands. But anyway, this painting. So she's gonna have a clock, like a pocket watch, instead of a monocle. And when I did it, I was trying to think of names for the painting, and I came up with something clever like clock head or something. And my friend Jane Holmes was looking at it, and she came up with a much better title, The Watchful Eye. I mean, who thinks like that? Apparently not me. But yeah, so this is The Watchful Eye II. And as I said, you know, I mean, I can't let these videos go on forever because it's like watching water boil or paint dry. Paint, we're watching paint dry. When I'm sitting in chemotherapy, sometimes I sleep. But when I am awake, they've got like the rebuild your house or renovate your house network on. I don't know what the name of it is. And so one end of the room has the television and they're watching that, and the other end of the room is reading or sleeping or chatting or drawing. Or there was a woman in there that was knitting one day. I thought that was a nice way to spend the time. I don't knit. So it may have been actually some sort of punishment that she had given herself. I really don't know. Can you see her coming together? And again, I would like to thank my wonderful stylists who have been helping me pick out my outfits for these things. Because as I said, after the first 3 videos, I was horrified that I dressed like such a hobo, and that the whole thing was boring to me. This is not boring because I'm fancy. All right. This one will probably be a couple of videos or more than a couple, because a lot of this paint has to dry and then I go back, and we would be on here for days, and who wants that? I think I'll make them even skinnier. I was getting dressed and I was trying to find the appropriate shoes for this. I put on some heels and I thought, I am not mad at myself. So I went and I got these ballet shoes. These actually used to belong to my youngest daughter. One summer she took ballet, and I don't know why she didn't stick with it, but you know, she took it when she was 3 and she took it when she was 15. And so I have her ballet shoes. I have my toe shoes from way back when I was like 16 and 17 years old. And I love ballet, but I do not like toe. It hurts. And I understand it's beautiful to look at, but holy smokes, it hurts. So I keep my toe shoes because I think it's funny. I would go every day in the summer, and I would, with everyone else, I would put the shoes on. These are my buttons. Put the shoes on and do our floor exercises. I'd walk across the floor, and you had to go across on your toes. As soon as you did that, you were allowed to take those stupid things off. And I did. I would go across the floor with my toes. You know, I did it right. I wasn't bad. I just hated that part. So as soon as I walked across the floor, I would sit down on the floor. I would take those shoes off. And then I would go and do my bar work and everything else that we had to do. And that was 5 days a week, I believe, in the summer. It was great. That part I liked. Just not the shoe part. But I keep those shoes because the satin is still intact on the toes because I did not do what I was supposed to do and wear them all the time. Oh, got some kind of interesting stuff that's happening. I'm just kind of marking out where the numbers are going to be. So that's 12, 11, 10, whoop, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm not doing too good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I don't want that to be right where the pupil is. In the last year, almost 2 years, since I got diagnosed with this cancer, I have been revisiting a lot of my artwork from the mid-90s, and I've enjoyed it. And this is one. So here she is, the Watchful Eye II, not Clockhead, as, look at that. Now she's got a cleft in her chin. So now it's Clockhead Kirk Douglas. Oh, did I already say this? My son, that who is very, he's just a massive talent in music, but his work, he installs like lighting and sound systems. I don't really know exactly what he does, but he's good. And so I reached out to him last night and asked him about a microphone that I could add to this so people like me that can't hear me when I'm talking on this stuff could possibly hear what the heck I'm saying. So as soon as that arrives, he actually given it to me for my Christmas present. A little bit late Christmas present, but that's the way we roll around here because he ain't got his either. It's just sitting in my dining room. Alrighty, so I'm going to turn this off. I again want to thank my stylist and their mother. And we all have some really fun stuff coming up, and we look forward to sharing it with you. The kiln's filled with the stuff that I was carving last week, so maybe I'll glaze stuff next week on this machine. Love you. Bye.